Alright guys, Rich here from the RC Network, and I wanted to unbox this brand new Tekin RSX speed control for you guys. Now, I happen to pick up the combo version of this. This is, of course, the RSX that you see there, and also their new Gen 2 Redline motor. I chose the 6.5 turn modified motor for a particular new 1/10 scale off-road project I have going on here in the next couple of months. So I wanted to show you guys this new RSX. I was excited to hear about this thing a few months back when Jim Campbell, the president of Tekin, had announced it at one of the races, and I couldn't wait to get my hands on this thing to really check it out and see what improvements there were over the predecessor, the RS-Pro. Now, this new Tekin RSX will have lots of the new technology that has kind of filtered down from, of course, the RX-8 Gen 2, the RS Gen 2, and now, of course, the RSX. This thing will have all of the new features, including data logging, a high voltage BEC that's switchable between 6.0 volt and 7.4 volt to run all of those high voltage servos that are just power hungry, to say the least. So let's go ahead and unbox this thing. Let's see what we get inside the box and kind of go from there. Now, the Tekin RSX is definitely a needed item. The RS-Pro was somewhat outdated as far as the technology of these low turn motors and these high discharge batteries that are available now for most racers, and kind of the hiccup to the RS-Pro. It didn't have the heat sinks, and it also didn't have a fan option. So the RSX has definitely addressed that with some very, very cool items on this particular ESC. So inside here, kind of get the window into the Tekin products right there. Of course, the Gen 2 motor and the RSX you can kind of see peeking out there. Already I can notice that it's a very, very small footprint, so very, very nice. Now, a couple of things that you definitely want to know about on the RSX. It is Hotwire compatible, so you can definitely use your existing Hotwire app and also your Hotwire device, so you can put that on. And there's a new technology that's kind of out, or actually old to most of the world, but you will be able to program this ESC with an Android device, and I'll do a video on that a little bit later. Right here I chose the 6.5 turn option for the motor. I want my new off-road project to be very, very fast, so I definitely went with the 6.5. I also have a 7.5 that I've run before too. Right here, just some more options, of course. And onto the flip side, just some specs on the motor and limitations. This is a 180 amp ESC. Backside here, just more specs on the brushless system here from Tekin, but very nice. Let's go ahead and pop this thing open. There we go, broke the seals, and it's kind of like in this nice foam kind of case here. A couple things that are peeking out here that are kind of supplement items here. Let's take a look at those really quick. So it looks like you have the fan right here. Looks like your standard, probably around 30 millimeter fan, has the Tekin plug right there, which is somewhat unique. And of course the RSX logo on the fan, which is pretty cool. Got the badging right there. Right here you get a kind of gold or red anodized aluminum piece here for mounting the fan on, and of course some hardware there, some red anodized spacers, and nice screws and everything. So comes all in there in the package. And let's go ahead and pull out this foam piece here. Let's see what's underneath all of this before we take a look at the good stuff. So inside here it looks like you get all the supplement items. You get the little capacitor that gets soldered on. You get some, looks like some zip ties, also some servo tape. Nice that they're including that right inside the package. You don't have to go scramble around for that. Looks like you got a Hotwire diagram for which way things get plugged in. Very nice. Owner's manual, of course, you always need that. I always throw that in my pit bag, so I have it with all my other owner's manuals. You do get a sensor wire. Now, if you happen to purchase just the RSX by itself, you will not get a sensor wire. Sensor wire comes with the Tekin motors. And finally, we get some good old stickers from Tekin. Looks like I got the silver and the black and the red and black, so pretty nice. And on to the good stuff here. Let's take a look at the motor first. Keep you guys in suspense for that RSX. Right there, of course, the Tekin Gen 2 red line motor, 6.5 turn, very nice. Got the huge gaping holes there for heat dissipation. You got all the perforations right there in the aluminum can, also for heat dissipation. Got your nice soldering tabs there. Those always work out very, very well. Of course, you get your sensor port, end bell timing, and a little holder right there for the sensor plug. Very, very nice motor. Nice heft to it. Feels very nice. So can't wait to get this thing tested out in that new project. And finally, let's take a look at this new ESC from Tekin. Kind of plucking it out of here. Wow, this thing is small, guys. I can't tell you, I mean, in comparison to the RS-Pro, if you guys have one of those things, this thing is about the same size with exception of the heat sinks. So you can definitely see the gold post or brass post back here. Very nice to solder onto. Had a lot of experience soldering on Tekin ESCs before. What I'm also noticing, this is an all aluminum housing all the way around, of course with a plastic bottom, so it's nice to stick that straight to your chassis. Right here you're getting the onboard programming feature, the mode button and the increase button, and all of the different elements of programming your ESC. You have the fan and also data port right there. It switches between the two. And on the back side right here you have your sensor port. Also get your nice receiver lead here and also the Tekin switch. So very, very nice ESC here, guys. Kind of cool how they went diagonally with the little vents right there. Very, very nice. It has a chamfered edge on it, so you kind of can see the difference right there in those heat sinks. But very, very nice. All aluminum design, that's pretty cool. So it's definitely going to keep the heat out of definitely those low turn, high discharge batteries that's, you know, pumping lots of power through this thing. And that's it. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little unboxing here of the new Tekin RSX speed control. If you have any questions about this particular product, you can take a look at the video description. There's going to be a link straight to Tekin's website. And as always, thumbs up and subscribe. That's it for now, guys. Over and out.